As we celebrate the Feast of St. Francis, our next story is a wonderful one about nature and gardening and the power of volunteers. From Westfield, Peggy Weber and the story behind an outdoor Stations of the Cross.
What do you get when you mix one aspiring Eagle Scout with 2 retired parishioners? Well, the result is a beautifully landscaped outdoor Stations of the Cross garden at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament Parish in Westfield. This place of quiet and beauty began when Matt Peralt approached his pastor, Father Dan Pekalik, about an Eagle Scout project.
I was trying to think of different places to do it, and I didn't really have a whole lot of ideas, so I went to Father Dan. Like, is there anything that maybe the parish could use to be enhanced or something like that? And he thought about it for a little while, and then we talked, and he eventually came up with this.
This, of course, is an outdoor Stations prayer garden. The stations themselves came from St. Louis de France Parish in West Springfield. The effort to create it came from many places. Matt and his fellow scouts from Troop 109 of St. Mary Parish in Westfield held a car wash to raise funds in order to buy materials to build the station shelters.
We started by measuring the stations, the ceramic pieces, and then I came up with the design, and then it was just kind of work in projects.
He worked with his dad, Greg, and his mom, Janice. He was inspired by the fact that his dad and his older brother, Evan, also are Eagle Scouts.
We figured out what the whole area looked like maybe in the spring of last year, and then we started to, okay, we can put one on this tree, and then we just kind of made the path based on the way the landscape was.
Matt's mom helped him paint the beautiful ceramic stations. She also suggested adding the prayer box at the beginning of the garden path. His dad helped with the construction. In June, the outdoor stations were completed, and Matt went off to serve as a camp counselor at a Boy Scout camp in Connecticut. Around that time, Cindy and Paul Lucier approached Father Dan about doing some gardening work for the parish.
We spoke with Father Dan about taking care of one of the gardens for our project, and we didn't know about this project at the time, and he picked us up on that and offered us the option of putting some plantings in the stations garden.
It became a true labor of love, and the couple spent hours adding plants and rock sculpture and more mulch to enhance Matthew's project.
We joined this parish approximately 3 years ago, and we just felt very comfortable here, and we wanted to become a part of it. And it just seemed a natural thing to be able to create or add to this garden that Matthew has started. And it just feels really good to be able to give something to the parish.
The outdoor stations and garden actually has become a work of many. Several parishioners donated plantings, and one added a deer to match the one from the former Blessed Sacrament Rectory. Cindy and Paul and Matt actually met for the first time when being interviewed by Reel to Reel.
I was amazed at what Matthew did for his project. I think it's admirable for a teenager to take on something and complete it and have a vision.
And Paul added that it wasn't just the parish that benefited from this project.
Everything we've done, we've gotten back twofold. It's just amazing. Our life is getting better every day just because we're giving a little of ourselves to the parish and to our fellow human beings. A wonderful experience, and you don't have to be afraid, because if you're doing something good, God will take care of you and make it all work.
With teamwork and hard work, a spiritual and ecological transformation has created a place of beauty and prayer for all. For Reel to Reel, I'm Peggy Weber.
I love this story because my father is an avid gardener and beekeeper, and this summer he harvested figs from a fig tree that he's been growing for several years now. He brings it indoors in the winter, and let me tell you, this thing is getting huge.